So coming to this very country to study can be a bit daunting. It can be so challenging, especially settling down in the first place, navigating your way around, trying to understand the culture, trying to imbibe by the system. It can be a whole lot of challenging, so if you are one of those who is already studying in the UK as an international student and you are concerned about certain help, I am here today to share with you certain organizations or bodies where international students should be able to get certain necessary help for themselves. All right, you are most welcome to my channel. My name is Chinyere Ojike. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, turn on the notification bell, and keep coming for more. All right, disclaimer please. I am not an immigration consultant. I am not an educational advisor, but I am making this video based on my personal experience and also the research I made. All right, so here are some of the organizations set aside. They are independent, to support international students, even if you are still in your home country considering coming to UK for your program and you are not certain about the university, the best university to choose as regards to whatever course you want to study. Please endeavor to look up on the British Council. This is number one. Yes, the British Council. This very website should be able to help you to make the best of choice of a university here in the UK, because the British Council and their Study UK website offer practical information, and insight on education for international students. They can help you understand the process of applying to university in the UK, and they can inform you on the scholarships that are available to you and also direct you to your country's international representative. For instance, you are applying for your program, maybe Teesside University or Manchester University. You go on this British Council, they are to refer you to your international school representative of the University of Manchester. You know that you are dealing with a direct agent representing your country in that very university, Chester University, Birmingham University, any of the universities here in the UK, so that you do not make the mistake of falling into scammers. Yes. And if you don't want to do it that way, you can also consult me. Come to my Instagram. Yes, I can also refer you to an independent agent who can also help you source your admission. But you are better off doing these things yourself because they are quite easy steps. Yes, if you are confused, consult the British Council for direction. Okay, so the second organization I'll be talking about here is the Students' Union. Every university in the UK has a student union, which is entirely independent of the university. Yes, as an international student who just arrived the UK, you are concerned about anything, the student union is there to guide you directly, because a student union, like I said, is independent of the university and in most cases is affiliated to the National Union of Students. Their main purpose is to represent the interests of all the students on local and international level. Not only that they are representing the students in international level, they also represent the students in the local level, that is the home-based students. This very student union body, they are actually run by existing, that's the present students and the previous students, maybe those who have graduated, So the student union is also there to help you if you are experiencing some sort of discrimination in the university. You run to them for complaint, and if you have this different gender orientation, they protect the LGBT. If you are a man, you want to become a woman as a student, they can also protect you if that is what you want. So there are a lot of help you can get from the student union government here in the UK. Okay, so the next is the Student Minds. This is a body that supports students' well-being and mental health. I tell you what, studying in the UK or relocating to UK can be mentally derailing. It can be so challenging. In our country, we do not know what depression is, but here depression is practical, especially landing here on a foreign land. Languages, the English you speak is entirely different from the English they speak here. You will be wondering, oh, my country, for instance, Nigeria is colonized by the Britain, but the English they speak here is something that you have to twist your tongue, if you don't pay attention properly. I remember crying in my lecture hall. My very first lecture, Dr. Paul was teaching. He is from Liverpool. He has this Liverpoolian accent. I couldn't really pick one thing from all he said. I was crying. I've come here to waste my money. How could my brother have sent me to this very country, spent huge amount of money for me to come here, and I didn't pick nothing from the lecture? I thought all the lecturers was going to be the same or have the same accent. But the next day I met with some other lecturers that have some kind of understandable accent, and I met friends, so I began to cope from there, so it can be somewhat challenging, yes, and you might develop mental issues studying in this country, and whereby such a situation arises, or if you are feeling depressed, if you are feeling so concerned on how to go about certain personal issues, you can consult this body, Student Minds, for help. So there are a lot these very student minds can offer you when it comes to referring you to charities, helplines, and running groups on campus, that would support you on how to stay mentally sane. Yes, do not be concerned when it comes to getting help from any charity organization. Charity organizations, they offer help to everybody, whether you are a citizen or you are not a citizen. It is not as the same thing as having recourse to public help or public fund. No. Any help you are getting from a charity organization is entirely free. So the next is the University International Office. In every university exists a dedicated office for international students. So whenever you are in any situation, you might want to reach out to them for advice. Your University International Office can provide you with advice, employment advice. In case you're finishing your program, you're thinking about employment, you reach out to them. They can advise you on how to get a job. They can also advise you on funding, academic and personal matters as the case may be. And this very department, sometimes they coordinate activities, they organize events for international students. Yeah, there are a lot of celebrations of which I have attended a number of them in the past. The international bodies organizing all these events to make you feel lively. I remember on one of the events I attended, I wore my traditional outfits to that, and I really felt much at home because a lot of Nigerians, we have varied culture. A lot of us, we came dressed in our different native outfits. Yes, according to our regional outfits, so it was really fun. And this very University International Office, they have separate websites. Yes, in the university, they have separate page in the university website where they list all of their activities, all of their programs, or whatever help you could get from them. So do well to search up for them on your university website and see what help you could get from them. We also have the UKCISA. Yes, it's spelled UKCISA. This is a UK Council for International Student Affairs. It operates a helpline, lobbies the government on issues affecting the international students, and run a student ambassador program. These students are international students themselves, and one of their jobs is to help the UKCISA create training days for universities and other organizations so that they can continually improve how they support international students. They are also there to help you if you are looking for a support regarding government guidelines, maybe changes in visa requirements or any government documentations. They can help you, put you through as the case may be. All right, guys, I think this is it for this very video. And bear in mind, like I stated, that if you are getting any help from any charity organization, do not be afraid, because any help you get from them, it is not classified as a public fund. So feel free to get any help from a charity organization and enjoy it while it lasts. Yes, so please, in all, beware of scammers, especially those of you still in Africa or elsewhere trying to get your program here in the UK. Like I said, always consult the British Council if you are confused about a better school for yourself or the school to choose to come in here. even their tuition fee or whatever question you might have regarding studying in the UK. This very body, the British Council, they are there to refer you to your country, your home country's international representative, who will be speaking to you directly, either through email or by phone call or any means which you would prefer. So this person is going to put you through. But meanwhile, if you don't want to do that, or if you do not want to go through them, you can reach out to me in my Instagram. I can refer you to an agent who will definitely help you to process your admission into this very country. Thank you once again for clicking to watch this content. I sincerely appreciate your time. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, share if that would be okay. All right. Thank you for your time, and see you again in my next upload. Bye.